I think the countdown. Don't see one.
Well, that's because we're now live. Welcome to Speaker Co-op TV. Today's 5 questions is with Clint Fuqua. How you doing, Clint?
I'm good. How's everybody? Everybody's watching, not live.
All right. There you go. Wanted to make sure everybody knows that Clint has been an advertiser on SpeakerCoop.com for quite a few years now. I think either 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken, right, Clint?
No, actually, it's been about 2.5.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's okay. Good enough. We've been around 8 years, as you know, and we've gone through a lot of changes over the last 2. You've seen a lot, and Clint also helps us with our Dallas meeting every month. So we're just going to dive right into our 5 questions, and that's how you're going to learn about Clint. He is one of the 100-and-something speakers that you can find on SpeakerCoop.com. Clint, tell us the main topic you're sharing with the world right now.
All right. The main topic I'm sharing with the world is actually personal health care reform. It's also titled "Oops, I Lost My Health Insurance." And it's basically it's getting people to wrap their head around how to live without health insurance, which means being healthy. Because if you're healthy, you don't have to use it. It's like your car insurance. You pay for it, but you never want to use it. This way, rates stay down. And so that's my main message, and how to go about doing that, no matter where you're at in life.
What are some of the kind of tips you share during that talk?
Main tips are actually some dietary and exercise tips, of course, because I'm a trainer and health educator. But the main thing is the mental side, which is trying to figure out what you want to do in life and where you want to be. Whenever you're 99, you look back on the rest of your life. What do you see there, and how are you going to get to that point? So if you're sick, you're probably not going to get there. If you're healthy, you'll have the ability to get there because you got nothing hindering you other than some other little roadblocks that you can easily overcome. So that's the main piece.
And I know that the people who work with Clint swear by what he helps them with. What is your favorite group that you want to share your time with?
Favorite groups. Actually, I like small businesses, business associations. So business is somewhere around 50 to 100 people. Actually, it's kind of my sweet spot right now because they've got a lot of questions they're going to be asking over the next year, 2 or 3 that need to be answered, and nobody really has the answers. We're trying to find the answers or look for them right now. The best answer, of course, is my answer, which is with all the health insurance stuff. If you're healthy, who cares? Because you don't have to worry about it if you don't have to use it. So that's one of them. The other one is
so you're helping people with their employees as well.
Oh yeah, because it's employers are going to be spending more and more and more on keeping their employees healthy, especially if they dump their health care coverage, which is planned for quite a few companies out there. So they got to do something to take care of their employees, keep them healthy, keep them motivated, and give them a reason to stay working for that company. So they're going to start coming for people like myself and a few others I know in the industry that are going to be helping out with keeping the employees healthy and motivated.
Very cool.
Along with that, church groups, of course. Church groups are always fun to work with. And then, of course, election year is coming up next year, midterms. So any political action groups out there, political action committees, things like that, those are always fun because you can start getting into some legislative process of it, and the whole what you can do at home to take care of yourself and your family, which is even more important.
Great. What is one of your favorite quotes and why?
Favorite quotes. I'm going to go to Jack LaLanne because he's the man that started all this. And if you don't know who Jack LaLanne is, you need to look him up. He's absolutely incredible. But one of his quotes, I'm going to look this up here so I don't misquote him because I don't want to misquote Jack. He will come back from the grave and strangle me. Jack LaLanne, remember this: your body is your slave. It works for you. Quite literally.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I love that one.
I'm old enough to remember when he was on TV once every week, or so it felt like every day sometimes, back when we only had 3 or 4 channels and Jack LaLanne was on PBS.
Yeah, he had a great
that was
show
always,
too.
he and his wife.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how revolutionary his show is. You can watch that, and it's so relevant today. It's not even funny. It was a well produced, well put out their show.
Well, maybe you ought to look at changing your look to one of those jumpsuits that he always wore. Maybe not.
Can't rock that's Jack's right there. That's his Superman outfit. I'm out on that one.
All right. Question number 4 in our 5 questions is, tell us something most people don't know about Clint.
Something most people don't know about me. I'm going to give you 2 of them. One, I was the 98-pound weakling back in junior high. Quite literally, I was. And because I got beat up in football and everything else. So the other big thing, this is topical with Superman. I will be at a Superman premiere on Monday. So I get to see before the rest of the population does. And I'm so pumped about this because I'm a huge Superman fan. Huge. Obsessively huge Superman fan.
Did you read comic books when you were a kid?
Yeah, I really resonated with me.
I think you have to say that again. We kind of lost you there for a second. Well, the beauties of modern technology. We'll see if we can get Clint back. If not, we'll wrap up today's 5 questions. There we go. Clint is an amazing trainer. He's a really entertaining, fun speaker. And if you have a group like he described, you should consider Clint to come and speak to your group. This has been 5 questions from Speaker Co-op TV. SpeakerCoop.com is where you go to find the perfect speaker for your next event. And I'm Jeff Klein, signing off.